Welcome to one of the warmest and most colorful cities in all of France. We're in Menton, the pearl of the Riviera. It's a place where French elegance meets Italian soul, famous for its world-class lemons and sun-drenched facades. Today, we're showing you our personal top 10 things to do here, from all the classics to hidden panoramic views and walking across the border. But first, where exactly is this paradise? Menton is the very last stop on the French Riviera. Nestled right between Monaco and the Italian border, it's just a little over 30 minutes from Nice, making it the perfect location for a day trip or a longer getaway. We've got a lot to cover, so let's start with our number one, the most iconic spot in town, the famous yellow stairs. The Escalier Saint-Michel is more than just a staircase, it's the soul of the city. These vibrant yellow and ochre steps lead you straight from the beach into the heart of the old town. Now, fair warning, with architecture this stunning and colorful, you'll never be here alone. Whether it's for a family album or the perfect Instagram shot, someone is always working on their angles here. But here's a pro tip, get here early, ideally before 10 a.m. That's when there are less people and the sun hits the stairs perfectly. Later in the day, this entire side of the old town falls into the shade. As you climb, the view just gets better with every step. You're looking out over the city's most beautiful beach, which we'll show you later, and across the sparkling Mediterranean all the way to Italy. Once you reach the top, you're standing right in front of the beautiful Basilica of Saint-Michel-Archange. This Baroque masterpiece dates back to the 17th century, and its courtyard is a work of art, made entirely of tiny pebbles, known as calade. The entire square feels just like a hidden opera set, and standing here on the bell tower, you really start to feel that unique Italian influence Menton is so famous for. As we've just mentioned, that iconic staircase is actually part of the old town, and we definitely need to explore this area further, because the entire historic hill is just stunning. You can't miss the Basilica's bell tower, looming over the maze of tall, narrow and brightly painted houses. Exploring Le Vieux Menton is quite easy. It's not very big, and better yet, the narrow alleys are completely car-free. A great way to start is at the bottom, in the lively pedestrian zone. It's packed with endless restaurants and even more souvenir shops. From there, just follow your instincts and wander further up into the labyrinth. Take your time to get lost in the narrow alleys and pay attention to all those charming little details. And if you want your photos to turn out as gorgeous as ours, definitely pick a sunny day. It really makes all the difference, and luckily that's easy because Menton enjoys over 300 days of sunshine every year. Now that you're already pretty much at the top of the hill, it's just a short walk further to the Cimetière du Vieux Château. It might sound a bit dark, but this is hands down the best viewpoint in the city and easily one of the most fascinating cemeteries in all of France. Built on the ruins of an old Grimaldi castle, this place tells the unique story of the Riviera. In the 19th century, aristocrats from all over Europe flocked to Menton's mild climate, hoping to cure their lung diseases. Many of them never left, which is why you'll see grand tombstones and monuments to Russian princes and British nobles here. Even the man who invented rugby, William Webb Ellis, found his final resting place right here. What makes it so special visually are the different terraces. As you walk between the cypress trees, each level opens up a new, breathtaking perspective over the sea. Now, if you're falling in love with these views as much as we did, we've made finding even more spots just like this a lot easier. We've put many more classics and hidden gems along the coast into our top 50 French Riviera guide. It's a clickable PDF with direct Google Map links and even direct jumps back to our videos so you can see exactly what to expect. Just scan the QR code and grab yours. But for now, let's head back down to the water and catch some sea breeze at our number 4, Menton's best beach, Plage des Sablettes. This man-made bay is absolutely stunning. You've got a dreamy view looking over toward Italy, and the water is super calm and shallow thanks to the breakwaters, making it a total paradise for families. It looks like a sandy beach from afar, but it's actually a mix of fine gravel and sand, though for the Riviera, this definitely counts as sandy. If you walk around the bend, the sand becomes finer. When we visited in April, they were actually bringing in fresh loads to get everything ready for the upcoming summer season. This is also the spot where you can rent paddle boats if you're feeling active. Now, this is what the beach looks like in the height of summer. It gets busy, but for good reason. For that world-famous view of the colorful Old Town, the one you see on every Menton postcard and fridge magnet, just head out onto the jetty between the beach and the harbor. Trust us, it's worth it. The promenade down here at beach level is basically Menton's living room. This entire area was completely transformed just a few years ago, turning the old waterfront into this stunning modern walkway. Take your time to stroll past the historic stone arches, the voûtes. They used to be warehouses for fish and trade goods, but today they house trendy cafes and restaurants. You'll also find plenty of spots to just sit back, relax, and people watch. And of course, you can't miss the giant Menton sign, yet another absolute must-stop for a photo. Next up is our number 5, the Marché des Alps, a feast for your eyes and your stomach. This impressive building at the foot of the Old Town dates back to 1898, and you can see that colorful Belle Époque style in every brick. If you happen to visit on a Saturday, you'll find a bustling outdoor market right in front of the hall, filled with clothing, hats, and those typical French straw bags. Inside, it's a delicious mix of French and Italian flavors. The market runs every morning, except Mondays, and it's far from being just a tourist spot. This is where the locals, the Mentonnais, buy their fresh fish, great cheese, and the vegetables. And of course, you'll find the famous Menton lemons here, which we'll talk about in more detail in just a bit. Anya and I can never walk past a stall selling tarte au citron without grabbing a slice. It's loud, it smells fantastic, and it's the perfect place for a quick pit stop at one of the Italian-style cafes. A little caffeine kick is a must, even if we manage to resist the sweet treats this one time. Little tip for you, remember to get here before noon, as that's when the locals finish their shopping and the stalls slowly start to close for the day. Fancy a little art and culture? Then our number 6 is for you. Not far from the market hall, you'll find the Cocteau Museum, housed in a rugged 17th century fortress known as Le Bastion, right at the edge of the harbor wall. Before we take you inside, let's have a quick look at the old harbor. Unlike the flashy mega yachts in Monaco, you'll find mostly charming small boats and traditional fishing vessels here. Now let's head into the Bastion. Jean Cocteau himself chose this old fortress to be his museum. He was a true French genius, a poet, illustrator, painter, and filmmaker who fell in love with Menton and spent a lot of time here. His style is beautifully minimalistic, often featuring flowing lines, expressive faces, and ocean themes. This little museum is an absolute gem. Cocteau's work and personal letters look stunning against the rustic stone walls of the fortress. They actually rotate the exhibition every 6 months. We found it fascinating to explore his connections with other icons of his time, like singer Edith Piaf or the composer Igor Stravinsky. One quick note, you'll definitely come across this striking modern building nearby. That was also part of the museum, but due to flood damage, it's currently closed to the public. For our number 7, we're taking you to one of Menton's many stunning botanical gardens, the Jardin Botanique du Rahmeh. It's an easy walk from the city center if you don't mind a few extra steps. Menton is famous for its gardens thanks to a unique microclimate that stays warm all year round. Tucked away behind the high peaks of the maritime Alps, the city is perfectly shielded from cold northern winds. It's almost subtropical here, ideal for plants that wouldn't stand a chance anywhere else in France. So this is Val Rahmeh, but before we start our jungle expedition, we're finding a quiet spot to finally enjoy that tarte au citron we picked up at the market earlier. Once you walk away from the house, you'll quickly feel like you've stepped into the tropics. There are massive palm trees everywhere, some heavy with dates, And unlike purely decorative gardens, well, Rahmeh is filled with things you can actually eat or use. Spices, cocoa, coffee, sugarcane, and of course, endless varieties of citrus fruit. The garden is home to an exceptional range of plants with 1,800 subtropical, tropical, and Mediterranean species, some of them incredibly rare. And our favorite part? Every now and then, the deep blue sea peeks through the lush, exotic greenery. But why are there so many grand gardens in Menton? It's largely due to the British influence in the 19th century. As we mentioned earlier, many wealthy Brits settled here and brought a massive passion for botany and exotic plants from their colonies, practically competing to see who could create the most exotic paradise. You can't visit the lemon capital of France without seeing where the magic happens. So for our number 8, we're taking a shuttle into the hills to la Ferme des Citrons. Spanning 3 hectares of terraced land, this farm is the largest producer in town. But what makes Menton's lemons so special? Again, it's all about the microclimate. Cradled by the mountains, the fruit grows with more natural sugar and essential oils, giving the Citron de Menton its famous, sweeter and more aromatic flavor. During a tour with our guide Jessica, you'll learn that they even grow avocados here, making them the largest producer in all of France. Every visit finishes with a fantastic picnic on the terrace, tasting local specialties like barbacoa and, of course, their homemade limoncello. If you want to take a piece of Menton home, their boutique is packed with lemony treats. Our number 9 is a true bucket list event, the famous Fête du Citron. If you're visiting in February, get ready for a sea of yellow and orange, as this 2-week celebration transforms Menton into a citrus wonderland. This tradition dates back to 1934, and today it draws over 200,000 visitors. You have to see the Vieux garden, where massive sculptures are crafted entirely from lemons and oranges. Every year has a different motto. We absolutely love the Olympic-themed installations. The heart of the festival, though, is the Golden Fruit Parade along the sea. It's a wild mix of vibrant floats, brass bands, and street dancers. And if you're wondering, yes, these fruits are imported for the event, while the precious local Menton lemons are saved for eating. And finally, how cool is this? For our number 10, we're simply walking to Italy. It's a fun, easy 30-minute stroll along the sea from Menton's old town, right across the border into Ventimiglia. Once you cross over, you're immediately rewarded with a hidden gem, the Balzi Rossi Prehistoric Museum. It's a tiny but world-class archaeological site where you can explore a cave once inhabited by the earliest modern humans in Europe. You'll see incredible artifacts dating back 40,000 years, including an amazing shell headdress and a 25,000-year-old triple burial site. It's a mind-blowing step back in time. If you have a car, head 1 level up from the coast road and drive just 3 kilometers further to the Hanbury Gardens. Founded in 1867 by Sir Thomas Hanbury, this is one of Europe's most important botanical gardens. Hanbury was a wealthy English merchant who was so fascinated by the local flora that he bought an entire cape to grow plants from all over the world. The stunning Villa Hanbury sits right at the heart of the estate, surrounded by 18 hectares of lush terraces. The entire setting of this place is spectacular, to be honest, dropping steeply all the way down to the Mediterranean. Walking through different climate zones with a deep blue sea always in sight is just breathtaking, especially in spring. Thanks for exploring Menton with us. If you found this helpful, don't forget to grab our Ultimate Top 50 guide and subscribe to our channel. Happy travels, and we'll see you in the next one.